Cryptex here. I'm coming to you with another video today. I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving. I know I did. All the delicacies, you know what I'm saying? I was grubbing on some turkey, some corn crop, some peach cobbler, you know what I'm saying? Some cornbread, you know, I was all in that. But yeah, I just want to bring this video to y'all because, you know, I've seen a lot of videos on people in the Bitcoin community getting hacked. I'm not going to go into too much into detail about who, what, when, where, why. It works hard for the money, so I don't wish for anybody to be hacked, which is why I just want to talk about a few ways to keep your currency safe that you may or may not already know. So one thing is these hackers, they are very smart, they're very devious, you know. So people who do ICOs like me, people who are signing up for all these ICOs like I do, or even lending platforms, please, whenever you get suspicious email like, oh, your account has been reset, or your account has been compromised, please log in to reset your details, and then there's a little link at the bottom. Do not click that link. What you want to first of all do is actually go to the website where you usually log in to access your account, and you want to see if your account has actually been hacked or reset. Because a lot of what these hackers do is they'll create similar websites, fake websites, and I know everybody knows about this, but I'm just going to restate it. They'll make these fake websites that look very similar to the real website, and what happens is when you click that link, it'll direct you to their website, and then you'll use your real login information and real password, and basically now they have your password, they have your login information, and then they'll quickly go in and, you know, all the Bitcoin you have in your account, they'll send it to themselves, and then, you know, you lost all your Bitcoins for nothing. So just be careful, especially with these emails. I've been hearing a lot of people saying that they've been getting phony emails. So yeah, I usually never even click any emails that I think are suspicious. If I get an email that my account has been compromised or reset, I just go directly to the website. That's the first step to make sure. So that's one. Another thing is, and I want to emphasize this a lot, because these hackers, like I said, they're getting very, very clever. And another thing is these phone companies are getting very, very stupid. And the reason I say that is, basically, these phone companies basically give anybody access to your account, you know, just by talking to them, by sweet talking to them. You know what I'm saying? If you have a good personality and you know how to sweet talk people, these phone companies, you know, oh, you don't remember your password? Oh, I don't remember this. Oh, I remember that. And they're so givey that they'll give you information. So a lot of these hackers, what they do is when you do a two-factor verification, and basically what two-factor is whenever you're logging on to a website, to access your account, you not only have to sign in with your username and password, there'll be a second verification step, which is usually something like, oh, I want to get a text message to my phone number with some, you know, code that I have to use to enter before I'm verified, before I can then log in. So what a lot of these hackers that are starting to do is they'll get your initial information, such as just something as simple as your name and where you're from. Then, and maybe they'll get your number also. Then you'll call your phone company and say, hey, I can't log into my account, or I lost my SIM card, or something of that nature. And they'll be like, hey, please, I don't remember my PIN code, I don't remember this, but I really have something important to do. I really need my stuff as soon as possible, or I'm gonna be in big trouble, or I can't pay my, like, you know, something stupid. And the phone companies, because they're workers, they're just trying to get through, because this is all they do every day. They just cycle through all these incoming calls. They just want to get to the next person and help them out. And they'll just go ahead and, you know, either give your information away, or they'll go ahead and send your SIM card. So when they send your SIM card, these hackers have some type of software where they can, you know, take your SIM card, put it in a flip phone, and then they'll try to log into your information. And now that they have your SIM, they have a SIM card that's similar to yours, and they've been able to hook up your phone number to that SIM card. They'll actually receive the text message to where you get the verification code, and then that's game over. They log into your account, they take all your Bitcoin. So one thing I recommend, I'm leaning away from using two-factor verification for specifically my phone number. What I recommend doing is something called Google Authenticator. And I have this app, it's an app. You can use it both on Android and you can use it both on iOS. Basically what you do is you download this app, and basically before you can get authenticated, you have to look at the random numbers generated from the app for that specific platform before they'll verify you. So the way this works is basically, as long as you have your own device, it can't be duplicated. As long as you have your own device and nobody's stolen your phone, then nobody else can get into your account, because this app makes random numbers like every 60 seconds. So it's constantly always making random numbers for you to generate when you want to log into your account. And you use this two-factor verification every time you log into your account. So it's very hard for hackers to get this, because obviously they'll literally have to like meet you in person and either fight you for your phone or steal your phone away, which the chances of that is very slim. So I just want to stress that out, please. On all my platforms that I use, I have two-factor verification with Google Authenticator set up, just so that I know that I'm real secure. And another thing I want to say is when you're making all these platforms, these ICOs, these lending platforms, these exchanges, don't use the same password. I mean, that's one thing. Because if you're using the same password, then what you're doing is, if one of these exchanges, let's say Coinbase, if Coinbase gets hacked, and then the hacker has all the Coinbase username and passwords on Coinbase, you don't want a situation where all your different platforms use the same username or password, because essentially they can cycle through all those exchanges just to check, let me check if he has a account here, and let me use the same information. So you want to have different passwords for all your platforms, just in case one of your accounts gets compromised. And then another thing, I know it does get hectic when you have a lot of different passwords, and you're probably writing your passwords down in an Excel sheet or a Microsoft Word document. All I have to say about that is, if you're going to do something like that, one, don't put it on Google Drive, because if your email gets hacked and they go to your Google Drive, or don't place it anywhere online that can be hackable. Like if you anywhere, like any of your emails, if you're saving them, don't do that, because if your email gets hacked, they have access to all your documents, they have access to all your passwords. That was one thing I did before. I just recently switched over because of all these hackings. So I took my Google document with all my accounts, and what I recommend doing is putting it on a hard drive or a hardware, anything hardware. I don't even put my stuff on my desktop anymore, because I'm scared that if I ever do get hacked, they'll be able to access my desktop and all my information. So put it on a hard drive. I have three, four hard drives. I just copy the same file over and over again. 3 of them I have in a safe place. One that I have always keep with me. 3 of them I keep it in my house just in case I ever lose this one. And don't just get any hard drive, because like I said, if you lose the one that you use every day just to quickly access your accounts, you don't want somebody on the random street to be able to access your information, because they could possibly be into cryptocurrency also. So what I recommend is getting encrypted hard drive. Encrypted hard drive just means that basically to access any information on that hard drive, you need a certain password, and at that point, the chances of them figuring out your password is very slim to none. So yeah, that's all I want to bring to you guys today. And if anybody has any more questions, just leave a comment below, and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.